'Twill not be long.
Ed?
'Twill not be long, our journey here. Each broken sigh and falling tear will soon be gone.
But, yes, but
and all will be a cloudless sky, a waveless sea.
Uncle Fred.
One of my favourites.
Oh, is it?
Nice chorus.
Well,
roll on, dark stream, we dread not thy foam. Nice to have somebody here to talk to, Frank. After all this time.
Thanks very much.
Only you were sighing.
Was I?
Not half.
But I wasn't aware that I was.
Wasn't what?
It's the way he talks, Fred.
Aware? Aware? Wasn't aware?
Fred.
Does that mean you didn't know you were doing it?
That was very nice. Thank you, Aunt Vicky.
But you haven't finished.
I've had enough. Thank you very much. It was nice.
All them sighs. And then you don't clear your plate.
Sorry.
Sorry? Sorry? What about?
It's a nice evening, isn't it? I think I'll go for a little walk.
Waste not. Want not.
Eat it, then.
What?
Eat it.
Frank.
Twill not be long. Twill not be long. I bloody well hope not.
Why do you always wear black?
I'm in mourning for my life. I'm unhappy.
But why? I can't understand it. You're in good health. Your father isn't rich, but he's comfortably off. My life is much harder than yours. I only get 23 rubles a month, and from that my superannuation is deducted. Yet, I don't wear mourning.
It isn't money that matters. Even a pauper can be happy.
Oh, yes, in theory he can be. But in practice, it works out like this.
Yes, it's me and I'm in love again. Had no love and say you know when. You know I love you. Yes, I do. And I'm saving all my love in jail for you.
I'm starting the show soon.
Need your loving and I need it bad. Just like a dog when he's going mad. Oh, give your love to me. Any minute, money more. Told me and want me around no more. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Baby, don't you let your dog bite me.
You're always philosophizing, or else talking about money. You believe there's no greater misfortune than poverty.
A young girl, like you, has lived beside a lake from childhood. She loves the lake as a seagull does, and she is happy and free as a seagull. But a man chances to come along, sees her, and having nothing better to do, destroys her. Just like this seagull here.
Boris Alexeyevich, where are you?
I'm coming. What is it?
We're staying.
It's a dream.
You're a monster, Francis. A monster. There's no doubt about it. Shall we have a drink? We've got 15 minutes, so I...
Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it all just so wonderful?
Well, yes.
You don't think so?
No, it's pretty good.
All afternoon, all evening, all through the bloody picture 3 times, and the newsreel and everything. All that time, I've been thinking and thinking. Christ. I thought you'd be here. I knew you'd be standing here. Do you want your pen back?
What?
I got it safe. I don't do no writing. It was yours, wasn't it?
Yes.
You're dull, didn't you?
Yes.
Don't you have nothing to do with me? Do you hear me?
Sylvia?
Don't say my name like that. Makes me feel like all funny inside, like I'd bugger you up, wouldn't I? See? You don't say no. You know I'm right. I'm not for you. I wish to Christ I was.
Come here, Sylvia. Come here.
God!
Come on, Sylvia.
Sylvia!
Come on, please.
Why? The last time I'm telling you. Just leave me alone, you dirty old sod.
Listen to me.
Let go of me, you bugger, let go!
What's going on?
Hey, stop that. What do you think you were doing? Oh, you cruel. You cruel. How can you be so... Sylvia, my love, listen. Oh!
He's been pestering me, following, tooting, calling, knocking on the door.
He's as drunk as a... Who is he?
There's no bloody end to it. Just look at him. Look!
Get up. Get up.
I love her.
Oh.
I'd give up everything. You don't know. Nobody. What it's like.
Shut up!
You are drunk. You'd better go home. You leave her alone, do you hear?
Home? I've got no home. Home is where the heart is. Sylvia.
Piss off!
What are we gonna do with him?
Kick his head in.
On the towpath.
What?
You! It was you with her!
Cocking one, Frank!
Dirty, shagging little... Taking her away from me. On the towpath.
Peeping Tom!
In the bushes!
Peeping Tom!
Sylvia, no!
What's all that noise? Haven't you got homes to go to? Shut up! Get in the car!
Sorry.
Get in the bloody car!
Oi! Heck up that bloody row!
He plays the organ, and he's even been on the bloody wireless. I'm not playing his bloody organ. Not no more, I'm not.
What do you mean, no more?
You asked for...
Lead people on.
He's mad! He's gone mad, the bugger!
Sounds all right. Bitch. Sweet bitch.
Reckon he's a goner, mate.
Phone for an ambulance, quick! Quick!
First would be more like. No, stand back.
Is he dead? Is the bugger dead?
Sylvia, don't go near that. It's you. I mean it. It's.
Pete! Oh, Christ, no, not Pete!
No, stand back. Keep back.
My husband! My husband!
All right.
What do you mean you've got no home?
The heart. It's home is where the... Christ in there.
They say for every boy and girl there's just one love in this whole world, and I know I found mine.
He's not gonna make it.
The heavenly touch of your
I know he
embrace
isn't.
tells me no one can take your place ever in my heart. Young love, first love.
Life must be exactly as it is, and people as they are, not on stilts.
Not on what?
Stilts.
Why should they be on stilts? Never met anyone like that myself.
Well, Chekhov meant that... Hey,
On the other hand, if you were a dwarf, it might make a lot of sense.
come on. What are you saying? You know what he wanted to cut out all the phony and...
Yeah, got you.
And he's right.
Except in the circus.
What?
I mean, stilts could be useful.
Well, you're being literal-minded.
That's my trouble.
A play should be written in which people arrive, go away, have dinner, talk about the weather, and play cards.
And sing.
No. Well, you don't sit in a room and... Oh, listen, you don't understand.
No.
No.
I mean, people can have dinner and talk about the weather or whatever this bloke says, and all the time they can hear a tune, right? People can sing even when they've got their mouth shut. I do. And I bet you do as well.
No, I don't.
And I don't see why they shouldn't put stilts on neither. Or wear funny noses if they want to. As well as... Well, what about kissing and that?
What?
Just a thought.
This is the second time that I've seen the seagull since I came here. And first off, my uncle falls asleep and snores, and now I'm
sorry. Sorry.
Why didn't you like it?
I didn't say I didn't.
You were looking at me more than you were the stage.
Oh, I wouldn't say... Well, you're very...
Very what?
What I'm trying to say is... Yes, you're right, but I'm sorry you noticed. You looked so... Well, you looked so wonderful as you watched the play, and you know, the lines and everything. And your lips were moving as the actor said that... And my eyes have a sort of life of their own. Perhaps I should wear blinkers, you know, like the horses. But I was really glad you were enjoying it so much. But I didn't want to spoil it for you or anything.
Well, you didn't.
Oh, have I offended you?
No. And thank you for being my escort.
Don't you want another cup of...
Oh, no, thank you.
Listen, I think you're right about Chekhov.
Excuse me, mate.
And I see what you mean about the stilts and that. Hey, don't go now. I brought you in here because in about 10 minutes they have music in here. You know, tryouts for young...
Okay, you can stay.
No. Your uncle said I was to put you in a taxi. Make sure that you're...
I'm not a child.
Lisa!
Excuse me.
Lisa!
need buddies. Hold your glasses high and drink to a fool, a crazy fool who told his baby goodbye. He lay, he's found, he loves her so much he wants to die, but drink to a fool, a crazy fool who told his baby goodbye. He needs her so. He wonders why he let her go. She's found a new love buddy. He's a lucky guy. So drink to a fool, 'cause I'm that fool who told my baby goodbye. Who told my baby goodbye? Who told my baby goodbye?
Papa?
Sir?
Isn't it time for the Beardy Bloody Drinkable?
Well, yes, sir.
He's a bit snowed under, Wallace.
So am I.
Oh, I don't want anything to delay or hinder this new directive. Though it's bloody unreasonable, I would have thought 3P were better equipped for it. How are we doing, Johnny?
Well, it's never been part of our brief to keep tabs on Russian and East European so-called volunteers.
Sir.
I've lost a language clerk to the conference, and we've got to trawl through a mountain of paper even to get any sort of base figure.
It's obvious that the Wogs are going to let those bloody Reds man the equipment, the Soviet equipment. We should always have had that in mind. When I go into that conference room tomorrow, that's what they're going to ask me. God, I wasn't called today. I've been made to look an ass. We should have those numbers. There's no doubt about it.
Well, you've never said so before. I'm not a miracle worker. Hopper, what are you doing?
The coffee, sir.
Sit down and get on with your work. This language section cannot do everything. We're not running a cafeteria.
Yes, sir.
But what about the Beardy Bloody?
Wallace, they want something to chew on at the conference, and they want it today. How many Russian advisors, volunteers, artillery experts, demolition men?
Exactly the detail they'll be asking me. I'm on the spot, thank you very much. I know I'm only down as an observer, but, oh, they'll want to know.
We've been caught napping. There's no doubt about it. This officer's been caught on the hop.
Yes, but it's 11 o'clock.
Wallace!
What's that, old bean?
It is not 11 o'clock. It is 1 minute 12.
Right here. My old throat's as dry as a bone, that's all. I'll think of it as training for a long war in the desert, which if we don't land at Alexandria...
you, man? What do you think you're doing?
My duty, sir.
Francis, you're not supposed to be here. Why are you unshaven? What the hell do you think?
Corporal Berry, sir.
What about him?
He's dead, sir.
He's what?
His mortal soul has passed from amongst us, sir.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Look here, Francis.
Attention! Sir!
You're a soldier, soldier!
Sir!
Stop snivelling. At once.
Sir!
And explain yourself properly if you don't want to be put on a charge.
Sir!
Well?
The corporal, sir. He passed away at 0700 hours this morning, sir. I was with him all night, sir. And his wife, sir. At the West London Hospital in Hammersmith, sir.
What?
Off the Broadway in Hammersmith Road.
Pull yourself together, man. We don't want to know where the damn... What happened? How did he?
A car knocked him down, sir. At 22:10 hours last night, sir. A mad organist, sir. Harold Atterbow.
Harold Atterbow? The Wurlitzer man?
Deal with it. Deal with it.
In a monastery garden.
What?
And a Persian marketplace.
Harry, what are you talking about?
He's the one who... Oh, yes. I was particularly fond of the Whistling Shepherd and his dog. No, but look here, Hopper. I mean, Francis, what has all this beautiful music... I mean, what in God's name has Harold Atterbow to do with Corporal Berry?
I had a certain regard for Corporal Berry. Yes, indeed, I did, but I'm afraid that... I'm afraid that any moment now I'm going to... Oh, the Whistling Wurlitzer. The Wurlitzer and...
No, the Whistling Shepherd.
And his dog. Oh, Christ! Oh, Christ!
Both his legs were broken, and his pelvis. His spleen was ruptured, and his rib had punctured his lung.
Sit yourself down, lad.
Thank you, sir. It took a long time to die, see, sir. And I had to stay with him.
Oh, dear. Of course, I shall write to his... But, you see, this comes at quite the wrong time. I mean, we're all... Naturally.
Have you been to the conference room?
Sir?
That is where you are supposed to be. In a uniform.
Oh, good heavens, sir.
Better take yourself up there. Don't want the red caps knocking on your door, do we?
No, sir.
Here. Take this to whichever officer is in charge of the support clericals up there.
Thank you, sir. Very much. He tried to kill me too, sir. The mad organist.
Oh, I did... Hopper, make the belly bloody, for God's sake. Before I stop going up and down in a Persian marketplace.
In a what, Harry?
In a room with white walls. Wearing a jacket that fastens at the back. the Whistling Shepherd.
On the 5th day of battle, day 5 it figures, but day 6 counting from the day 6 on the charts. The assumption is that the great concentration in the Egyptian army will have been largely defeated to the north and to the west of Cairo, and then we shall turn directly east, and on day 8, or day 9 on the other tabulation, the canal will be effectively in our hands. It is reassuringly apparent from this morning's session that there are
That Diana Dawes.
no significant inter-service...
What about her?
But she's a good shag.
And I'll bet you never find out.
Oh, I don't know. It's the size of the dick that counts.
10th Armored Division from Libya.
Hello? Hello? Hello, anybody home? I mean, Sylvia? You there? Sylvia? You there?
Piss off.
I don't want to barge in on you, but I heard the terrible news.
What do you want?
Brought you up a nice cup of tea. And I don't suppose you've had nothing to eat, have you? I've, well, I boiled an egg with some bread and butter and...
I couldn't eat nothing.
It's only the one egg. And a little one and all. You've got to eat something.
Why?
Keep yourself going.
Mummy, why are you doing this?
We're neighbours, after all.
Christ!
Bygones is bygones when something like this hits you. Yeah. Come on. Sit up. Have a cup of tea, anyway. Well, it's all. Terrible things have happened.
Yeah.
My Fred and me heard all the noise, but he wouldn't let me go out. I couldn't have done nothing, could I?
No, not a bloody thing.
Try and eat. Little bit of egg. Shall I take the top off?
He used to hit me about.
Oh, no.
He was...
Oh, yeah. Come on. Have some egg. Oh, dear. I dropped some on a yolk and sheet.
They're dirty anyway.
Oh, the same.
Everything in here is dirty. It's rotten. It's horrible.
Well, you don't bother yourself about that.
And so am I.
What?
It should have been me under that car. I should have been the one. It was me he was after. I didn't treat him right. Pete, I didn't do right.
Well, there's no use blaming yourself. Not at a time like this.
What do you know about it?
Sylvia!
Don't Sylvia me, you cow! Oh! We never had a chance, Pete and me, with you two down below.
Do you want this egg or
banging
don't
on the ceiling and mouthing me on the stairs. We had no privacy. Pete said... Pete used to say...
Let it out. Let's see. Let it out.
Oh, what shall I do?
You keep going, and that's what you'll do. Because in the end, that's what we all have to do. All comes down on the woman in the end. But there's always... things have a way of working out. I'll tell you something. That gold struck me dead.
What?
I wish it had been my friend under that car.
But leaving aside this denuded and no doubt already fly-blown 10th Armoured,
We have at task force disposal the 3rd Infantry, 3rd Royal Marine Commando, and the 16th Parachute Brigade. At base here in Blighty and at full muster.
And the frogs. I think we should avoid that type of...
Currently the French contribution, which will represent 1/3 of the strike force, is the 7th Division Mechanique.
Is there any tea left?
And the 10th Division Parachutist.
any such listing, which will almost certainly be added to on both sides, brings to the fore the crucial question.
Have a good kip, did you, Taffy?
I haven't had a wink, man.
No, but you had a bloody good snore, didn't you? In Welsh and all.
I mean, I was awake in my sleep. Could you hear that voice all the time? I could even see myself asleep. I wonder what that means.
Means you're around the twist, mate.
Yeah, perhaps I am.
Thank you, Nurse. Mr. Harold Atterbow, is that so?
Almost so.
Sorry?
Henry Arthur Harold Atterbow. But I abandoned the first two names in my youth.
I see, a bit of a mouthful, was it?
No, the initials. H-A-H-A. Ha ha. I didn't ever want to be a comedian.
Organist.
A former organist. Ex-organist, thank goodness.
I'll put down organist, though. That's all right, Mr. Atterbow?
Oh, perfectly all right by me, whenever I'm called.
What are you smiling for?
I don't know. Life's little ironies, the passing of its passions.
Only I wouldn't have thought you had too much to laugh about at the moment.
Ah, but you're not me, are you?
No, that's true.
I was addressing the chap with the helmet.
Pardon, sir?
No, he's not you, neither.
Double negative.
What?
Oh, take no heed, take no heed. I'm just having a quiet chuckle to myself. The console will rise no more from the pit.
I'm afraid I don't follow you, sir.
No more selections from Snow White?
That?
Someday my prince will come. Whistle while you work. The dwarves' yodel song. How can they?
Well, if we...
With a smile and a song and... Oh, my dear sweet lord. I've always had my doubts about those bloody dwarves. Snow White must have been quite a fruity little peach, don't you think? Perhaps she was a bit, you know. What do you think?
I don't understand your attitude, if I may say so, sir.
Never mind. Not all lies within our grasp.
I haven't paid you this little visit just to bandy words with you, sir.
And then I'm especially pleased about the Destiny Waltz. Do you know what pleases me the most about the Destiny Waltz?
No. What?
I'll never have to play it again.
Last night, between 10 and 10:30 p.m.
By the blue Hawaiian waters.
What?
You won't be hearing that from me again either. I'd rather piss on him instead. I'm very pleased to inform you.
And I would be very pleased, sir, if you'd inform me if there was any prior relationship between yourself and the deceased.
Sylvia, do you mean? You referring to Sylvia? But No, I missed her. I missed her by a good inch. Pitch.
I take it you're referring to Mrs. Sylvia Berry of 32.
She's not dead. You're not telling me that. She's a bloody liar.
I didn't say she was, sir.
Oh, I thought for a minute there you were... Deceased? What do you mean, deceased?
Her husband, sir.
What?
You knocked him down, sir. You knocked him down, and you killed him.
No.
Oh, there's not a shred of doubt about that. Oh, it's something else that's in question. And it's my duty to inform you that anything you say will be noted down. You follow me?
No, I'm not having this. I'm in a lot of pain. You shouldn't be doing this. It's not right and proper, not to an injured man.
You referred to Mrs. Berry just now, sir, as a bitch, sir. I take it that means you had an intimate relationship with her.
There is. Surely I don't need to. There is a great gulf between in age, in social position, in intimate.
I mean intimate, sir.
I'll not have this, you know. I'll not be spoken to in this manner. Nurse!
The nurse will be along in a minute, sir, so we won't be disturbed, so don't worry about it,
I need I need the bedpan.
A bowel movement, would that be, sir? I'm not surprised.
The police force I know attracts men of low intelligence and dirty mouths.
We'll see about that, Mr. Atterbow.
There is something I think you should learn and digest, my man. There's something I want to say to you.
And I'd just like you to answer the question. How did Mr. Berry feel about your relationship with his pretty young wife, sir?
No. You listen to me for a change.
That's what I'm here for.
I have broadcast many, many times on both the light program and the home service. My photograph has appeared in the Radio Times on 17 different occasions.
You hear all this, Constable?
I do, sir.
You used to be well known to the general public. Yes, indeed, sir. But, pardon me, what's that got to do with it?
It means I'm not just a nobody of the kind people like you try to bully and browbeat. It means you do well to watch what you're saying. Intimate. I'm old enough to be her father.
That's what several people have said already.
What? Which people?
In the course of our inquiries, sir.
Get out!
Now, Mr. Atterbow.
No, I will say no more. I will say nothing more at all. In the meantime...
Till we meet again.
In the meantime, I would recommend to you, for the good of your own soul, my gramophone recording of The Sanctuary of the Heart.
She can't help it! No! Leave her!
Sylvie. Angel. Sylvia. They're cold. They're bloody cold. And it's all your fault. Innit? Innit?
Oh my God.
Sylvie.
One artillery regiment, 2 tank regiments, one, only one, battalion of infantry. And Diana Dawes, who, it has to be said, is a good shag. A good shag. A good shag.
What? You mustn't think they don't mean what they say, Sylvia. It's like this, you see. There is a redemptive power in love, which transforms...
Don't you talk to me like that! Well, I just thought you wanted a shag, that's all.
Oh, but I do.
Then you shall have one, you greedy little devil.
But
what?
You a husband.
He's not there all the time, is he? And sometimes I wish he weren't there at all. Isn't that wicked?
Yes, it is.
I've never wanted wealth untold. My life has one design, a simple little band of gold to prove that you are mine. Don't want the world to have and hold, for fame is not my line. Just want a little band of gold to prove that you are mine.
Pete!
Can't you sleep?
I can never sleep. Don't you tap me.
Do you want me to make some cocoa?
Cocoa?
Well, you can't sleep.
I never can sleep. It's that him.
Oh.
Him.
But upstairs, I suppose.
No. Him number 441. In the silent midnight watches, list thy bosom's door. How it knocketh, 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 knocketh evermore. Say not 'tis thy pulse is beating.
I'll make some coke.
'Tis thy heart of sin. 'Tis thy Saviour knocks and cries, rise and let me.
Sylvia.
What's that? What's that? A noise. Somebody's moving about.
Oh, dear me, love me.
Sylvia.
I thought it was... Christ, what do you think you're doing? Shush your bloody self.
Sylvia.
What do you want? Frightening me half to death. I'm going to put a bloody lock on that door.
I want to talk to you. There's something I got to explain. It's only fair that I should clear it up. I only hope you won't think too badly of me.
Why? What have you done?
Well, might help you get to sleep. Both of us.
You are so lovely. By God, you are. But it's only fair, see, that I should tell you. I thought I was in love with you. No lies, mind. I said what I felt. But, well, I've been thinking.
I think I'm making some.
Frank? Don't. Don't, please.
My God.